Diane from Innovate. I know someone who just started a company 2 weeks ago, so obviously is in desperate need for branding advice, but no money. When do you go from the DIY to calling somebody?
Good question.
There's kind of two schools of thought, and I guess if it boils down to a pure cost issue, I'm of the mind that it's better to get out there and you can learn from what's happening, and hopefully then pivot and do it right when you have the funds to do so. The other part of looking at it, which I wish more people would be to look at branding as a cost of doing business and a cost of starting up, because yes, you need your product and you need your inventory, you need to hire workers, but in my head, the brand is as important as any of those things. And it's really going to kind of set the framework for how you're going to tackle everything else that happens with your business. Not only how you look and feel, but the experience when people come into your store if you have a brick and mortar kind of store. So I would encourage people to try and find a way to incorporate that as a cost of starting up. And if not, then do what you can to get off the ground and get running, but immediately start building in the revenue to hire those services.
I would actually echo that. I mean, having done this for a long time, one of the things that we see a lot is companies that kind of start off one way with their brand and then they come in and say, well, we've spent all this money, going this far this way, and now we're ready to do it right. So I think sometimes the cost of doing it wrong, people don't look at it so much from when they start out. So really quickly, one of the things we always say with our business is if you showed up on a plot of land with a shovel and you didn't have a floor plan and you just started digging and someone said, what are you doing? And you said, building a house. And they, well, where's the garage going to go? Well, I'm just building a house. I got a shovel. I'm going to do that. We always encourage people with that analogy to think about marketing. You should have a plan before you start going out and building your business and building your brand. And that echoes what you said. We've seen too many people spend a lot of time and resources that were wasted.